Okay, so this is the second part of our guided practice. Here we're solving for y. Okay, and I want you to pay attention. We have a negative right here. It means that you have a negative 1 right here in front of the y. Okay, write it down. Okay, but we want to leave the y by itself, not a negative. So what do? Divide by what? By this whole thing, -1, -1. So do we have negatives? Equalize. Yes, we do. So what happens to this guy right here? We're going to flip it. This person has equalized. We don't want to stay with that person. Our nose, we turn the other way. So we flip it. Turn it the other way. All right. So -1 divided by -1 gives you 1. So you have y less than negative over negative, positive. Okay, I'm just going to put it right there. 10 over 1, of course, is 10. And that is your answer. Okay. Ready for number 6? Solve and graph. I want to solve for x. The 5 is in the way. How do we get rid of it? Divide by 5 by 5. Equalize? No. So we're going to bring this guy exactly the way it is. No flipping. So 5 divided by 5 gives you 1, and you have x less than 17 over 5. If we put this in a calculator, in any calculator, it's going to give you the same fraction because the 17 cannot be divided by 5. These two numbers do not have a common factor, so we're going to leave it like that. 17 over 5. But they're asking us to graph. So it means that we do have to divide to get a decimal. Let me get the, if you have a calculator only from your cell phone, I want to show you my calculator from my cell phone. All right, so I'm just going to divide 17 over 5, and it gives me 3.4. So I'm going to put it right here. X equals 3.4. Okay. So I'm going to graph it. And here's the 0. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's a 3, here's a 4. But our answer is 3.4. So it's going to be between the 3 and the 4, approximately halfway because it's not quite 3.5. Now, sorry, I forgot here. This is less than. All right. So, do we have a bar on the door? No. So it means that we have a, we said that 3.4 was approximately here. It's going to be an open circle. Where is our arrowhead pointing? To the left. So we put the arrow to the left. And here's the graph. Okay? All right. Number 7. Solve and graph. We want to solve for y. So divide by 10 by 10. Do we have equalize? No. So we're going to bring this guy down exactly the way it is, as greater than or equal to. 10 over 10, of course, becomes a 1, and you have the y. Now, -10, since we're going to graph, of course, the answer is negative. Let's see what we get. Let's just get the decimal, okay? It's just 106 over 10. We can only divide maybe by 2 to simplify the fraction, not by 5. So this will equal negative 53 over 5 if we simplify the fraction. but we want the decimal. So y is greater than or equal to, let me put it over here, negative 106 divided by 10. It's giving me negative 10.6. Negative 10.6. And this is my answer. Now, for the graph, I'm just going to do the graph over here in the bottom. Look what we have. We have a negative 10.6. So this is the 0. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's the 10. And here's the 11. Negative 10, negative 11. So the negative 10.6 is going to be here. Close dot. So I'm going to put a big dot right here. Close dot. Let me zoom it in. Close dot. What does it say about the value of the y? That is greater than or equal to. So we already put the closed dot because we have a bar on the door. Where is this arrowhead pointing to? To the right. So the arrow is going to be pointing to the right, like that. Okay, so here's the answer, and here's the graph. That's what I want to see in your papers. All right. Number 7. We're solving for x. So what do we do with the negative 7? Divide, divide. So we can get rid of it. Divide by negative 7, negative 7. Negative numbers in the division. Equalize? Yes. Do we keep this in the same direction? No. So we're going to flip it. All right. Flip it. And we're going to have now greater than or equal to. Negative 7 divided by negative 7, we know becomes a 1. So we have x greater than or equal to. Negative over negative, we know it's positive. But if we divide negative 37 over 7, let's do that. It will just stay the same. Positive 37 over 7. But let's get the decimal. 37 over 7. And it's 5.28. Okay, and this is our answer. On this one, they're not asking us to graph, so we just leave it like that. Okay, so this is our guided practice. Today is Monday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And you have until tomorrow to turn it in, all right? And then after this, you have your independent practice. Bye.